Hello, my name is Rethabile Sonibare and I'm a woman on a mission. So I grew up in Khayelitsha and I had the opportunity in the late 80s to go to a historically white private school. And, I had a totally different experience of education to my peers. When I came home, I spoke English. They didn't. I had library books. They didn't. I had access to a lot of resources that normal schools in middle class Cape Town have, and township schools just were not set up to have, and they still don't have that to this day. From an early age, I always knew that there would be a role for me to play in terms of addressing some of these injustices. At the time, I didn't know what those would be. And as I got older, I think I realized a lot of it was really around education and the role that education plays in unlocking opportunities for young people, particularly people who come from very under-resourced communities. Molo Mhlaba is a non-profit organization that operates independent STEM schools for girls. The name means Hello World, which is really a declaration from us to say the world is open and it's your oyster and you can achieve anything that you want. It's also a play on the first computer code you write in a computer science degree in undergrad. So we wanted to link the science, technology, engineering and mathematics into our name in a fun and interesting way. The first Molo Mhlaba campus was opened in January 2018. In 2022, we decided that we needed to expand, and we've now created a second campus, and it's really just us really trying to meet our Vision 2030, which is to run 10 schools, micro schools for girls in underserved communities. So we use a project-based learning approach to supporting girls in learning, and that's why we also chose Montessori education. So we offer robotics, we do coding, the kids code in Scratch, they do HTML, they're doing Ruby Rails, we do Lego robotics, and we do Kano computing. We offer them the opportunity to be children. Our value-based education is really trying to instill, a safe space for learning for every child. And a safe space is not only a physically safe space, it's also an emotionally safe space. Post-COVID, we realized that we were in a very vulnerable position, being a school that operates from rented premises. So we decided that we needed to really fundraise for our own campus and to have our own physical space. So in 2020, we started fundraising for our dream campus. The Cultural Care Kids First Foundation pledged $50,000 towards the building of our new school, as well as additional funds to cover some of the damages that we experienced in the last few months due to bad weather. They had funded our school from the beginning in 2018, and we knew that we had a friend in them to be able to support us. The official opening of the Montclair campus is really, for us, a milestone event. We are going to be celebrating this big achievement, being a women's organization that went into infrastructure development, learning a lot about construction, a lot about development, and a lot about the city and the government and how it works in terms of supporting or hindering progress. What it represents for us is an opportunity for us to have a permanent base, to have a permanent location. And I think for the girls, it's a realization that anything is possible, because we've spoken about this idea of what would our dream school look like. We reimagined it together. They were involved in the architectural design of the school. So finally, it's that coming to life of this long dream that we've had for the last 3 years. So we're very excited about what that means. I have dreams and hopes for the girls in terms of what I want them to do in the future, but I know that a lot of them will leave our school to do great things in society. They'll be leaders in industry. We have a president in waiting. We have people who are really conscious about what South Africa needs and what Africa needs. So for me, if all of them leave our schools and go into the world and do something that addresses some of the inequality, some of the injustice in the world, then I'm happy.